Hello and welcome to Coolies Forever TV. My name is Aaron MC and we are going to talk. Today's show is all about the Barcelona versus Dynamo Kiev post-match analysis of the game, which we won 1-0 in the Champions League. Much needed victory. Much needed victory. And this victory gives us an edge in the Champions League going in the round of 16. But when you look at in the tactical analysis of the game, it wasn't that good, because I'm going to talk about it. Before that, let's talk about the Champions League. What could happen. When I say what could happen is what will happen with us. We won our first game in the Champions League, but will we win more matches? Because we need to win all of the rest of the... Now we have got 3 more matches to play and we have to win. We have to win the rest of the 3 matches. There is no doubt about that at all. And if we are going to play the way we played against Dynamo Kiev, maybe we won't win every single game. Because I understand why the fans are frustrated at Ronald Koeman. Even though we won the match, we didn't play good football at all. We did not play good football. If you look at it, we won 1-0, yes. The first half, we pressurized them. In defensively, if you look at the game, we were good. But in attacking sense of the game, we were that apart from that one goal, we didn't do anything. First half, the only thing we were doing is crossing the ball into the box for Luke de Jong to score. That's what we were doing. Now, I said it when we signed Luke de Jong, that he will be a player who is only good at the air, right? Now, he's not even good at the air. He can't even score a single goal from the air. Now, that is like saying... I don't know. It's just the only thing. Even Ronald Koeman himself said that Luke de Jong is better than Neymar inside the box. he had like 3 or 4 headers, 2-3 chances that he could have scored without a shadow of a doubt. He could have scored. He could have scored. Jordi Alba's crosses was there. Serginho Dest crossed the ball into the box. Memphis Depay did it as well. But it was disappointing. He could have scored like 1 or 2 goals. Including the chance the goalkeeper saved it of Dynamo Kiev. That chance he shot, the curving shot. But it wasn't that curving. It wasn't that... He didn't put the shot into the top corner or anything like that. It was a curving shot, but it was curving inside anyway. The goalkeeper would have saved it. Any goalkeeper in the world would have saved it. The thing about Barcelona is that we give the strikers the service. The only problem we have is we don't have the striker to finish it off. Now, with the introduction of Kun, he is there. But the thing about Kun Agüero is back, and it's good news for us. I think he will play against El Clasico. But the thing is, what will he do? Like, where will he play? Because he will play as a striker. It's his position as a striker. But we've already got Memphis Depay in the left wing and Ansu Fati in the left wing as well. So who's gonna play, Memphis or Ansu? Or we've got to play Memphis or Ansu at the right-hand side of the attack. I think Memphis Depay... it's not the post-match and pre-match review of El Clasico, but I'm just saying that we should play with Memphis, Ansu and Agüero against Real Madrid in the weekend. Yeah. But anyway, let's talk about the Dynamo Kiev game. As I said before, we created a lot of chances in the first half, but second half we were... I'm not going to say it, but we were bad. Very bad. We didn't create enough chances. We weren't good. We weren't good on attacking third. Ansu Fati was... I don't know what he was trying to do when he had the chance to score that second goal. But anyway, we won the game 1-0. But still people are Koeman out. I am a Koeman outer as well. But It's a really boosting victory. I have been Koeman out since the Benfica game. I don't think there's any progress apart from being defensively good in that game. Against Dynamo Kiev, we were good in defensive terms, but on attacking terms, we weren't good. Yeah, that's the disappointment. Barcelona wants to enjoy winning games. That apart from that one goal was good, but what did we create in the second half? Nothing. Apart from Ansu Fati chance, we created nothing. Now that's why the fans are really pissed off at Koeman for not able to. It's not his fault the players are not creating, but I just don't understand. In the first half, we had a system in crossing into the box, but we still created chances, even though Luke de Jong didn't score. But second half, we didn't have a system. We defensively we were good, but attacking third we were not that good at all. We were not that good at all. And anyway, going into the player ratings, let's go into the player ratings of the players. And Marc-Andre ter Stegen, for me, he's 6. He had an average game. He wasn't. He didn't have to do anything. He didn't even have a shot on target. Shot off target. I don't think he was troubled at all. So he didn't have to do anything the whole game. But an average performance, because he didn't have to do anything. He just had to stand there. But an average performance. Jordi Alba gave that assist a 7 for me, because defensively he was looking a bit rusty, not that good, but that assist was good. 7 for me, he was good. And then Clement Lenglet, a 6 as well. Like ter Stegen, he didn't have to do anything that well. I think when it came to defending part of the game, it was all PK. He was good. He was absolutely good against Dynamo. But the thing about Gerard Piqué is that, can he do it every single game? No, he can't. He is a good player, of course he is. But can he do it every single game? I don't think he can do it. We played well against Dynamo, but we all remember that Atletico Madrid game, don't we? He was shambles. He didn't even know what he was trying to do. I don't think Piqué is the right man forward. And as long as I'm happy with him scoring that goal, but he played well against Dynamo. But the thing is, can he play well against Real Madrid as well? Because it's been like 3 years since we won against Real Madrid. And I want to win against Real Madrid. Please! I beg you! I think it's at Santiago Bernabeu the match is at. Yeah, if I'm not wrong. El Clasico. But anyway, back in the ratings. Gerard Piqué, man of the match performances, an 8 for me. 8-star performance, if you say. It's out of 10, by the way, the player ratings. 8 for me. He was good. And then Oscar Mingueza Garcia, he wasn't that good now. Average. Yeah, 6 for me. I didn't see that much of Oscar. That's why I give him a 6. Maybe he did good. He did do good, but to be completely honest with you, I didn't see him at all that much. Sometimes he tried to cross the ball. That was good and all, but defensively, I think he wasn't troubled that much. I think the only place where Dynamo at least threatened Barcelona was from the left-hand side of our defense. From the Jordi Alba side, their right wing. They didn't attack that much from the left. Their left, which is our right, what I'm saying is that, Oscar wasn't threatened that much. In attacking sense, I don't think we need to keep him, He's a backup right back and all, I know that, but I don't think he's that good of a player to play for Barcelona. But you know what? Oscar is a good bench player. He can do a job from the bench for Serginho Dest. But the thing is that, is Dest good enough for Barcelona? Look, Dani Alves did say that he has everything to be a right back and all, and he could become great in the future. And I still remember some people saying he was the future Serginho Dest when he made his debut season. That's a future Dani Alves himself who said the comments about Serginho Dest, but I don't think he's a future Dani Alves. I just don't believe that comments at all. Daniel was saying that he has everything for a right back. Yes, he has everything for a right back, but we played him as a right winger. Koeman played him as a right winger, and that was a bad decision. Yeah, even though we won 1-0, that was a bad decision to play Sergio Dest as the right winger. You may as well put Sergio Roberto in the right wing position. That would have been better. Sergio Dest is not a winger at all. We all know that, but Koeman likes to change his team a lot. We have seen with the defensive partners, he likes to meddle that defensive part. The reason why we concede a lot of goals is that we just changed that defensive system a lot of time. How many times? We have tried Lenglet Araujo. I don't think we have tried Lenglet Garcia yet. I don't know. We haven't. Araujo PK. Eric Garcia PK. Araujo Lenglet PK. It's just a lot. That's like Lenglet PK, Araujo, Eric PK, Araujo, and Lenglet Araujo. That's like 5 defensive combinations we have tried, centre back combinations we have tried this season so far, and that shows a lot why we are conceding a lot of goals. Because your defensive partnership should be the one thing that you should not change it. Ask anyone. Defensive partnership is one of those things that at olden days it was a striker partnership, but nowadays it's a centre back partnership. You just can't change that system. You just can't change that. I think if you change that, that's going to be a big problems defensively, and that problems can be seen from the defensive point of view. Right back and left back has been consistent in terms of speaking. We have played Jordi Alba when he is fit and Sergio Dest when he is fit all the games. But apart from that, the defensive centre back pairing has not been stable. It's not been one centre back pairing. It's been 5 centre back pairings so far, and that shows a lot that Koeman doesn't have a idea what he's trying to do. Honestly, I don't think he has. But anyway, moving on with the player ratings. Frenkie de Jong, good performance, a 7 for me. He played well. It's a 7 for me. 7 is not bad. It's above average performance. Also Busquets with a 7 as well. He played well as well. I like Frenkie de Jong himself. He didn't look that bad. I think that has to go well with the international break. People were saying that he was so good against I think I said it before as well. He played well against Italy and lost against France. I don't care about the Nations League and the international matches, because at the end of the day, Nations League is something UEFA started for them to make some money. And in the international matches, the thing about international matches is that it's slow compared to other leagues. It's just slow. It is slow. It's slow football. Italy won't win the Euros if it wasn't for slow league. Of course, international football is a slow league. Doesn't mean that it's shit or anything like that. It gives a glimpse that players can do a good job in the club level as well. But Busquets cannot do it anymore. He played well against Dynamo. He played good against Dynamo. But he can't do it on a daily basis. He can't do it week in out. He can't do it every single game. And there's a lot of evidence to that. Just look at the past matches. You can see that. Gavi for me an average performance as well. Kind of disappointed in his. The guy I know he's only 17 years old and all, but he lost the ball a lot of times. He just launches into the tackle where there is no challenge at all. I think Barcelona fans have said it before as well. The Gavi just launches into something that there isn't. Like a tackle, like a challenge, like there is, and leaves a lot of space, and we saw it in that game as well, against Kiev. Kiev didn't infiltrate that position, But he had an average performance as well. He wasn't that good, but he was an average, and if it's the question who is better, Gavi or Ricky Puig, I think people are asking who is better. If it's Ricky Puig or Gavi, I would say it's Ricky Puig, because I absolutely love him. I still don't know why he is not being played at Barcelona. I think Koeman has an agenda against Ricky Puig. It's like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at Manchester United. He having an agenda against Donny van de Beek. It's similar. When you look at it, it's similar basis. Ex-legend, manager of the club, ex-legend, manager of the club, both of them. Koeman, and then Koeman winning them the Champions League by scoring that winning goal against, who was it, Sampdoria, winning us the maiden title. Solskjaer winning them the Champions League as well, first Champions League title for Alex Ferguson at that time, winning that historic treble. It's similarities. And then the Donny van de Beek and Ricky Puig situation. There's a lot of similarities between Barcelona and Manchester United right now, grinding out results, even when it's come to coaching. I mean, people say Ronald Koeman doesn't have a system. I mean, it's not very true that he doesn't have a system. We do have a system, and it's crossing the ball into the box, and that's why people don't like that. We are not a crossing football team. We're not a target man team. It's not our way of football. And that's why people are very pissed off at Ronald Koeman for playing like this. And I can't, I don't blame the fans at all. That's why I don't like Koeman as well. I don't think he is the right man for the job in the future. I think people say, Laporta decided to go with Koeman because of Jordi Cruyff and all. I don't think that's true. You know what the thing is? The real thing was that we do have the money to sack Koeman, but we don't have the money to bring in another management system. That management team. That is the problem. We don't have enough money. That's the problem. Anyway, Memphis Depay a 7 for me. Good performance as well. Was a threat at the left hand side always. Some people call it showboating, but I call it good football. Yeah, of course. And then Luke de Jong, even though he missed a lot of chances, he could have scored a hat-trick of chances. He could have scored a hat-trick, but he can't score a hat-trick. I think one goal maximum Luke de Jong could have scored. But strikers missed chances. So for me, he was 7. He played well. When I say he played well, he played well in the half. 45 minutes. First half he played well, even though he missed chances. He did create chances. He created chances for himself by shooting and all. That's what strikers do. That's what strikers do. You need to give them the ball, and they will try to score. It doesn't work out every single time, but And then Serginho Dest is 7. I still don't know why we tried him as a right winger in that game. He wasn't that good. He was okay. I can't say he was not bad. He was bad, but he was not average. He was good, and 7 is a good rating. I just think that he doesn't have that flair to be that skill and flair to be a right winger, and that crossing or cutting into the left hand side to be a right winger. I don't think he's that technical of a player to be a right winger. But anyway, a good performance from us as well. And then the 4 substitutes, I would give Felipe Coutinho a 6 average, Ansu Fati a 6, because you know what? Ansu Fati could have passed it to Sergio Busquets, but anyway, that's on the pass. But I just feel like if that was a goal that he juggled the ball and he tried to score, that was beautiful. It would have been beautiful if it went in, but it didn't went in. So people will naturally go at Ansu Fati for not passing it to Busquets. But you know what? That's fine at the end of the day because we won 1-0 anyway. But if it came to bite us on the back, then Ansu Fati would have been killed by anyone. I think Ronald Koeman swore at Ansu Fati from the sideline, and not his fault at all. Koeman's, if I was a manager as well, I would have swore at Ansu Fati for trying to showboat that. I mean, try to juggle and shoot. He could have passed it, and that would have been a goal. But anyway, Sergio Roberto, 5-star. I mean, oh my goodness, I didn't even see him on the ball. People say he has a good passing accuracy. You know why Sergio Roberto has such a good passing stats? It's because most of the passes he has is back passes. That's why he has a good passing stat. That's why most of the passes he does is back passes, and there's no doubt about it. We have seen it over and time. And Sergio Aguero, a 5 as well. He didn't do that much in that game. Yeah, 5 for me as well. Didn't do that much. And anyway, that's about the post-match analysis of the game against Dynamo Kiev. 1-0. It gives a boost in the Champions League to qualify to the round of 16. We might qualify, we might not, because SL Benfica was destroyed 4-0 by Bayern Munich later that night. And I think that gives us a boost as well for our Champions League hopes as well. We are just 1 point behind SL Benfica. But the thing about it is that we have to win the rest of the 3 matches. That's not easy at all. We have to win against Benfica, next match against Kiev at their home ground, and then against Benfica at our home ground, and against Bayern at Allianz Arena. Now that is going to be the most hardest of them all, and I would be happy if we get with a draw, but at Allianz Arena to get a victory, no chance. Draw. If we can't even win in our own home ground at Camp Nou, how are we gonna get a draw at Allianz Arena? So I don't think we are gonna win or draw. I think we are gonna lose against Bayern. As sad as it sounds, I think we are gonna lose against Bayern. But I think we are gonna win against Dynamo Kiev and Benfica. If he doesn't qualify through the Champions League, oh my God, sack him at the right moment. That's it for me. I'm already Koeman out, but if he doesn't get into the Champions League round of 16, get him out. I don't care if we have the money. Ask the bank for more money, but just get him out if we don't get into the Champions League. But I've seen it with Koeman last season as well. Last season we did have this kind of situation. Last season we had a rough patch. Everyone was going at Koeman. Koeman is not the right man. Koeman out and all. I wasn't Koeman out at that time because it's the first year of the manager, and you have to give a time for manager as well. 1 year at least as a Barcelona manager. But it's his second year, and to go through the same rough patch he has gone through last season, it's not acceptable, and that's why he has to go for me. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like and share.